Good evening. I'm Swastika Panda from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Hailed as People's President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was given a tearful adieu by lakhs of admirers at his native town Rameshwaram with full state honours. Crime branch arrests 5 persons in connection with kidney sale in Phulbani. The probe agency sees criminal conspiracy behind the organ transplant. About 4 lakh people of 5 districts affected due to floods. 3 have died so far. Heavy rainfall as predicted by Met Department could worsen the situation. Days after Andhra Pradesh allowed to start work on Polavaram project, Odisha government says it would seek explanation from the centre about it. And Kendrapada MP Baichand Panda meets Union Minister Anant Kumar in Delhi, discusses progress of petroleum chemicals and petrochemicals investment region project. Now the details. Former President APJ Abdul Kalam was laid to rest yesterday in Rameshwaram of Tamil Nadu with full military honours in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and several other leaders cutting across party lines. They also paid tributes to the man, fondly called the People's President, who strengthened India's missile program and played a key role in country's 1998 nuclear test. Kalam's body was wrapped in the tricolour and brought to the burial site at Pei Karumbu in a flower-bed-decked gun carriage escorted by columns of the 3 services. People in large numbers lined up along the route to catch a last glimpse of Kalam, the rocket and missile scientist who was awarded the country's highest civilian honour, Bharat Ratna, and bade him a tearful adieu. Many climbed atop a nearby under-construction building and other buildings to see the illustrious son of the soil. People from all walks of life thronged Kalam's native town to participate in his last journey. Kalam breathed his last on Monday in Shillong after suffering a massive heart attack during a lecture he was delivering to students of Indian Institute of Management there. A 21-gun salute was accorded to the former Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, and the military band played the haunting last post. After Kalam's body was lowered into the earth, prayers were held, following which the grave was closed and then covered with flower petals. Modi paid his last respects to the country's youth icon and popular president by laying a wreath. He then stood in silence before the casket for a while. The Prime Minister also went up to Kalam's eldest brother and offered his condolences. The Special Task Force of State Crime Branch has arrested 5 persons in connection with the kidney sale case in Phulbani of Kandhamal district, Crime Branch Additional Director General B.K. Sharma said today. The arrested persons are Kiran Patnaik, Rajendra Patnaik, middleman Trinath, organ receiver Mahindra Patnaik and his wife. Sharma said court has granted bail to the organ receiver and his wife on health grounds. Notably, Kanhu Behera of Phulbani had undergone an organ transplant operation in Sri Lanka in March this year. After the transplant, he was brought to Barampur and kept in the house of Mahindra for some days before being sent back to his house in Phulbani. During the transplant, Kanhu was shown as an adopted son of Mahindra's mother. Even the surname of Kanhu was changed to Patnaik through an affidavit. On June 13th, a case was registered at the town police station in Phulbani in this regard on the basis of reports from the sub-collector and the sub-divisional police officer. The state government later handed over the probe into the kidney sale case to the crime branch.
प्राथमिक तदंतरु जଣା पडुची जे चेन्नई बाटो दे कोलंबो जाई सेठारे किडनी प्रत्यार्पण होता। तेणु आज साक्ष्य प्रमाण बेसिस रे आमे 5 जन को गिरफ्त करिछु, जो मन के भितरे जे रेसिपिएंट महेंद्र पट्टनायक, तांको स्त्री सुलता पट्टनायक, तांकर अन्य 3 जन संपर्कीय यथा राजेंद्र पट्टनायक, किरण पट्टनायक एवं त्रिनाथ महांती। ये 5 जन भितरु 2 जन महेंद्र पट्टनायक एवं सुलता पट्टनायक तांको हेल्थ ग्राउंड रे बेल दिया जाइछि। बाकी जो 3 जन रहिले तांको फुलबाणी कोर्ट रे प्रोड्यूस करिवा पे टीम ऑलरेडी चली गला। किछि दिन पूर्वरु प्लानिंग हेइतला। प्रथमे जीए डोनेट करिछि ता बापांको किडनी नवा पे चेष्टा करा गला। सेटा हिस्टोपैथोलॉजिकली मैच न करिवा द्वारा यार किडनी नवा पे चेष्टा करा गला एवं जोटा मैच करिवा द्वारा किडनी प्रत्यार्पण हैला। तेणु एथिरे आउ 2-3 प्रकार सेट ऑफ सस्पेक्ट्स आसीबे। किछि हॉस्पिटल्स जो माने बिना एप्रोप्रिएट अथॉरिटी रो परमिशन रे ए प्रकार टेस्ट करी रिपोर्ट देइचंती, सर्टिफिकेट देइचंती, जहाँ बेसिस रे कोलंबो हॉस्पिटल रे किडनी ट्रांसप्लांटेशन है पोष्यपुत्र हिसाब रे जो डॉक्यूमेंट तैयारी करा जायछि सेथिरे हिंदू एडॉप्शन एंड मेंटेनेंस एक्ट 1956 रो प्रोविजन्स फॉलो न करिकी करा जायछि तेणु जो माने सेथिरे साहाय्य करछन्ती से माने आउ गोटे सेट ऑफ एक्यूज्ड तेणु गोटे लार्जर कन्स्पिरेसी रे जो थरे गुडे लोकंकर संपृक्ति अछि किछिंकर डायरेक्ट क्रिमिनल लायबिलिटी अछि किछिंकर कोलाबोरेटिव क्रिमिनल लायबिलिटी अछि से कन्स्पिरेसी अनुजाई कामटी आईन अनुजाई कानू मध्य जड़े एक्यूज्ड कानू रो आर्थिक परिस्थिति एवं तार बैकवर्डनेस इलिटरेसी ये सबूर सुजोग नहीं वर्तमान जहाँ जना पड़ी ये कामटी करा जायछि किंतु कानूर क्रिमिनल लायबिलिटी कौन हम ता मध्य हमें एग्जामिन करूछु।
The state government has issued a fresh flood alert in the wake of cyclone Komin, which is expected to worsen the flood situation in 5 districts where 3 persons died, while about 4 lakh people have been affected. Special Relief Commissioner GVV Sharma yesterday said, keeping the possible impact of Komin in mind, the district collectors were directed to remain alert to meet any eventuality. Quoting meteorological forecast, Sharma said the northern districts of the state are expected to experience heavy rainfall under the influence of Komin in the next 2-3 days. Sharma said bodies of all 3 persons killed in the flood were retrieved by Odisha Disaster Rapid Action Force personnel. He said there has been a slight improvement in the flood situation with no major rainfall occurring as the water level in Subarna Rekha, Budhabalanga and Boitarini rivers is receding fast. He said that of the 358 villages under 11 blocks and 1 town in Mayurbhanj, Keonjhar, Jajpur, Bhadrak and Balesur districts, about 60 villages continue to remain marooned for the second consecutive day. He said 3.93 lakh people have been affected by the current spell of flood. Asked about the breaches on river embankments, Sharma said 2 breaches occurred on the Baitarini, one in Jajpur district and another in Bhadrak district. Breaches also formed on the Subarna Rekha in Balesur district and the Kani in Jajpur district. Most of the people evacuated yesterday have returned to their homes except 250 persons residing in a relief camp in Balesur district, he said, adding 158 quintal of flattened rice and 15.6 quintal of molasses were distributed among the affected people in the districts of Balesur and Mayurbhanj. Vast crop areas have been inundated and a number of private houses damaged due to floods. 5 ODRAF units and 1 NDRF unit have been deployed in the affected districts. Days after the centre allowed the Andhra Pradesh government to begin work on the controversial Polavaram project without notifying Odisha, the state government has said that it would seek explanation from the centre as to on what basis the approval was given. Water Resources Secretary Pradeep Jena told the media persons that after hearing from the centre, the state government will take necessary steps. He added, if necessary, the facts given by the centre will be presented before the Supreme Court, where the case is under consideration now. Throwing norms to winds, the centre has given Andhra Pradesh the go-ahead to begin work on the mega river project. It has chosen to withdraw the stop work order for an year, though the mandatory public hearings on the matter is yet to be completed in Odisha and Chhattisgarh, the 2 riparian states which will be affected by the project. Moreover, the 2 state governments have not even been informed about the decision. On the request of Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu, Union Forest and Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar has given the consent to start work on the project. A letter and an executive order in this regard have reached the Andhra Pradesh government from the concerned Union Joint Secretary. Odisha and Chhattisgarh are also the key stakeholders in the project, as a large number of villages in both the states will be submerged by the project. As per the earlier directive, both the states were asked to conduct the public hearings on the matter within 6 months of the stop work order given to Andhra Pradesh. However, with the centre taking such a unilateral decision, questions are being raised on its intentions. Notably, the project on Godavari River was accorded approval in 2005, but the Andhra Pradesh sought consent on Odisha and Chhattisgarh in 2010. The project is estimated to submerge 40 villages in 7 panchayats of Malkangiri district in Odisha, while many in Chhattisgarh. Amid protests from both the states, work on the project was stopped in 2011. Odisha and Chhattisgarh governments have also moved Supreme Court in this regard. However, the decision to start work on the project comes while the matter is still sub judice.
ଏବେ ଆମେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛୁ ସେ ଏଇ ଯେଉଁ ମିଡ଼ିଆ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଛି ତା ସମ୍ପର୍କରେ ତଥ୍ୟ ହାସଲ କରିବୁ ଏବଂ ତାପରେ ଆମେ ସରକାରଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ତାର ଉପସ୍ଥାପନ କରି ସଟନଲି ରାଜ୍ୟର ସ୍ୱାର୍ଥ ଦୃଷ୍ଟିରୁ ପୋଲାଭରମ ପ୍ରକଳ୍ପ ଅନୁସାରେ ରାଜ୍ୟର ସ୍ୱାର୍ଥ ଦୃଷ୍ଟିରୁ ଆମକୁ ଯାହା କରିବାକୁ ଦରକାର ପଡ଼ିବ ଆମେ କରିବୁ। ଯଦି ଆମେ ସେ ତଥ୍ୟ ପାଇଲା ପରେ ଆମେ ଦେଖିବୁ କ'ଣ ଅଛି ତାକୁ ପରୀକ୍ଷା କଲା ପରେ ଦରକାର ପଡ଼ିଲେ ଆମେ ମାନ୍ୟବର ସୁପ୍ରିମକୋର୍ଟଙ୍କ ଆଗରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଏ ତଥ୍ୟକୁ ଉପସ୍ଥାପନ କରିବୁ।
With speculations rife that a conflict is brewing among the leaders of the state unit of Congress in view of 12 party MLAs meeting the High Command in Delhi last week, Unit President Prashad Harichandan yesterday refuted all such claims, saying that the legislators simply discussed organizational issues pertaining to Party Vice President Rahul Gandhi's Odisha visit. Harichandan held a meeting with 12 MLAs in Bhubaneswar yesterday. Subsequently, leader of opposition Narsingh Mishra held a meeting with all the 16 Congress MLAs. After the two meetings, Harichandan sought to clarify that the visit of 12 MLAs was a mere courtesy call and to invite the party vice president to visit Odisha.
विधायक माने दिल्ली जाइथिले आलोचना क्रम रे निमंत्रण भी करिसंती उपसभापति राहुल गांधी को ओडिशा गस्त करिबा पई सभापति उपसभापति को सौजन्यमूलक साक्षात से मतामत देते आलोचना क्रम सी जो मतामत देले प्रभारी को प्रभारी मो संगे आलोचना करने कहले मतामत दवाई कौन आम कहार बाकरुद्ध करवा।
The 21st century's first Nabakaliba Ratha Yatra concluded with Niladri Bijay ritual, ingression of deities into the temple yesterday night. The ritual also marked the conclusion of all the Ratha Yatra rituals, after which the deities will be seated atop the Ratna Singhasan inside the sanctum sanctorum of Sri Mandir. As per tradition, Lord Ramakrishna and Madan Mohan were first taken to the temple's north chamber. Subsequently, Lord Sudarshan, Lord Balabhadra and Goddess Subhadra were taken to the sanctum sanctorum. Finally, Lord Jagannath was taken inside after conducting certain specific rituals. The deadline for completion of all work at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences AIIMS in Bhubaneswar seems too far-fetched given the tardy pace of progress. Though the deadline is December 2016, the institute's director Ashok Mahapatra said that it is difficult to finish the work within the time frame. Similarly, the shortage of doctors is affecting patient care. Though the patients are happy with the treatment, lack of complete infrastructure is a cause of quench for them. Our city residents who frequents the prestigious hospital remarked that though the facilities are good as well as the development over the years, there are still certain areas which need to be addressed for better patient care. Meanwhile, after the initial infrastructure development, treatment of patients is continuing at the hospital. The manpower, equipment and other infrastructure required to provide world-class treatment is not fully in pace. Steps are being taken incrementally to improve the infrastructure. Keeping in mind the requirement of additional ICUs, 35 of them will be made operational within a month's time. The work of the medical and nursing college is 95% complete, while the first phase of the residential complex is 60% complete. Similarly, the work of the hospital building is 80% complete. Meanwhile, tendering process for all the important operation theatre is not complete. Dr. Mahapatra said that the construction of the operation theatres is a major cause of concern, as an operation theatre takes around an year to be completed, whereas the tendering process for it has not been completed yet.
तेणु आमर बर्तमान हेल्ला आम आईसीयूटा बढ़ेदा से आम चाहूँ 5टा कार्डियाक आईसीयू बेड 5टा न्यूरो आईसीयू बेड 5टा पल्मोनरी आईसीयू बेड 5टा जनरल मेडिसिन 5 5 25 होगा आउ 10टा टू 12टा आमर हो सर्जिकल आईसीयू तेणु डायरेक्टर हिसाब से मुझे कहबी जे इट शुड हैव बीन कंप्लीट लॉन्ग बैक किंतु टाइम चलती कारण आमर ओटी तैयारी हो पारनी ओटी टेंडरटा फेल हो जाऊँगी ओटी ना तो हॉस्पिटल करें ओटी तैयारी को वर्षे लगे तो ओटी टेंडर मैच्योर्ड होनी आज तेणु ओटीटा होवाई मत लगुच इट वोंट बी बिफोर डिसेंबर 2016.
With an aim to provide better healthcare services to the students residing in government-run SC/ST hostels across the state, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik yesterday asked the Health Department to appoint more than 115 auxiliary nurses and midwives in these hostels. Reviewing the functioning of these hostels run by the SC and ST Development Department yesterday, Patnaik asked the concerned ministers and officials to provide all necessary facilities to the students living in these hostels. Besides, Patnaik asked the officials to conduct regular health checkups for girl students and ensure clean drinking water for the hostel inmates. Though the state government has approved to construct 3,393 hostels, the department has built only 2,184 hostels so far. Raising serious concern over it, Patnaik directed the officials to complete construction of remaining hostels by December this year. Odisha plans to be self-reliant in power sector and has set a target to sell surplus power generated in the state to other states by 2016-17. The state expects to avail 32,059 million units of power after commissioning of many new power plants and as part of the state share from the centre by 2016-17. This was revealed at a review meeting called by the Chief Minister Navin Patnaik over the performance of the Odisha Power Transmission Corporation Limited and Grid Corporation of Odisha. The Chief Minister directed enhancing the capacity of power distribution utilities in the state for uninterrupted power supply to consumers. He asked officials to connect all human settlements with electricity in a time-bound manner and reduce transmission and distribution losses. The Chief Minister also directed the installation of 533 by 11 kV substations by 2017. BJD MP from Kendrapada Baichand Panda met Union Chemicals and Fertilizers Minister Anant Kumar in Delhi yesterday and discussed the progress of the Petroleum Chemicals and Petrochemicals Investment Region PCPIR project with him. According to the Departmental Joint Secretary who was present in the meeting, the project will be completed by 2017. Panda urged the minister to bring changes to the viability gap funding and to include the intra-PCPIR projects within the policy ambit. Kumar assured that the recommendations would be accepted and directed the concerned departments to look into the suggested changes. Notably, the PCPIR project got the central government's nod in 2010, in which Panda played a key role. On November 3, 2013, an agreement was signed with the Odisha government. The Odisha Industrial Infrastructure Development Corporation (IDCO) has been entrusted with responsibility of acquiring land for the first phase of the project. According to sources, the agency is stipulated to acquire 47% of the total required land for the first phase. A total of 3,120 acres of land has been acquired by IDCO and transferred to the Indian Oil Corporation Limited for setting up its refinery. Moreover, acquisition of another 1,200 acres of land by IDCO is in its final stage. Similarly, IDCO has acquired 7,342 acres of land in Marsha Ghai and Mahakalpura blocks of Kendrapada district. With the objective to promote investment in petroleum, chemicals and petrochemicals segment, the Chemicals and Petrochemicals Department had formulated the policy to set up PCPIRs in different parts of the country. It is expected that PCPIRs would reap the benefits of co-sitting, networking and greater efficiency through the use of common infrastructure and support services. It would also generate huge job opportunities for the people of the peripheral areas.
पारादीप थारे स्थित जो PCPIR पेट्रोकेमिकल्स रीजन इन्वेस्टमेंट रीजन पाई घोषणा बहुत दिन हला हेलानी किंतु तार डाउनस्ट्रीम प्रोजेक्ट गुड़िक विलंब न हो बोली एवं तार नीति नियम रे किछि परिवर्तन दरकार होची वायबिलिटी गैप फंडिंग नहीं की वायबिलिटी गैप फंडिंग जरिया रे आउरी बहुत गुड़ाए प्रोजेक्ट आसी पारंता एवं से अंचलर भित्तिभूमि भी बहुत बढ़ी पारंता रास्ता हो अन्यान्य सबू इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट आसी पारंता मु आशा करूची तांको एश्योरेंस जगु से ध्यान रखिबे एवं एटा चंचल प्रोग्रेस करिवो.
In a tragic accident, 7 persons from Rourkela were killed near Khunti of Jharkhand as the SUV they were travelling in fell into Sarjana river late in the last night. According to eyewitnesses, the incident took place at around 1 am when the SUV going to Lucknow fell into the river as the driver lost control over the vehicle. The deceased were identified as Kedar Barik of Jagada area, Vicky Singh, Raju Mahanti from Bedabyasa area and Pintu Sharma and 2 others from Bira Mitrapur area of the town. Meanwhile, the driver was rescued from the river in a critical condition and rushed to a nearby hospital. Odia lad Rajesh Meher bagged a gold and a bronze medal yesterday in the World Games of Special Olympics being held at Los Angeles in USA. Meher secured the gold in 200 meter sprint, clocking 31.03 seconds, and the bronze in 400 meter race with a timing of 1 minute 11 seconds and 18 milliseconds. He is the resident of Jamala village of Borgarh district and the only son of Ramesh and Binodini Meher. Before wrapping up the headlines once again, hailed as People's President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was given a tearful adieu by lakhs of admirers at his native town Rameshwaram with full state honours. Crime branch arrests 5 persons in connection with kidney sale in Phulbani. The probe agency sees criminal conspiracy behind the organ transplant. About 4 lakh people of 5 districts affected due to floods. 3 have died so far. Heavy rainfall as predicted by Met Department could worsen the situation. Days after Andhra Pradesh allowed to start work on Polavaram project, Odisha government says it would seek explanation from the centre about it. And Kendrapada MP Baichand Panda meets Union Minister Anant Kumar in Delhi, discusses progress of petroleum chemicals in Petrochemicals Investment Region project. Thank you for watching. Good night.